focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little effort, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Engineer Team Smoke. Your request for materials was received and approved. A shipment has been dispatched. We're short on couriers, so we'll leave it for you in the wilds. Don't delay on pickup, the stuff is valuable. Coordinates are embedded in this message. Use it well for the cause.
So the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to some of their operatives. Might be worth checking out. Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. These are the coordinates that the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to. Might be worth taking a look around. It's an ambush. We're taking this.
Someone's down! She must be back. I think the Outlander's here. We can't risk her sneaking up on us! The Outlander's lying low!
I can get out of this.
Mustn't be anyone here this time.
Let's hope it was nothing.
Even if it to run from me.
Some of them. Guess I can't be too careful when it comes to these guys. Oh, hello.
I keep thinking he's just gonna be standing there. Aloy. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to... I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling.
Sorry to disappoint. Have you talked to any of our new...
Aaron and I tried speaking to Silent, but apparently our...
Charming, isn't he? Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes,
Thoughts on our new...
I'd say she smells like... She's more like a cold piece of metal. Bent on repelling all
She's... How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head, but of course...
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the... I thought, even if, to be honest...
I'm glad. They're lucky. I have to go.
I'll make sure Aaron...
Thanks.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I saw we have visitor. Does this mean we're ready to take...
Almost. Are you okay?
I was wondering. She seems angry.
Don't worry. We're going to the Zeniths.
If you say...
I hope our new guest...
Miss Silence.
He is. Oh, he refuses to dole out his secret.
Oh.
You know that special...
Are...
Yeah. You sure you're... I know things must...
I've already... Why not a few immortal...
Guess the more the merrier. I suppose you saw that Tilt...
I almost went up. Every diviner I know would kill to get... But now that she's here, I don't know if I'm scared of find... Probably both.
I need to...
I'll be ready.
Did you need something? Something else?
How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down, and she wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her the Sarah would help you create a machine-writing arm and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she...
And so a partnership was born out of thirst.
You think you had everything figured out.
I did.
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Just you wait, Barl. We're taking those space slugs down.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why?
Dorak, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive it was too late. I found them by the sound.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until... But my chief betrayed me.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the end.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the Sun.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before?
The quivering priest bore a message from their new... Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very... A true Tenakth would never take... Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted...
And lost.
His mercy was just... I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, the day you got in my way.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Oseram Sarah and her son.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with, and you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed, but she spoke with the same burning hatred for the... And she offered me the chance to run them down with me. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see... I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become... These Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victory. But because of you, my people...
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't... Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach. Coward. All I have left are the screams. So show me where to bury it.
All right.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burn. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out. Oh. I guess this door's unlocked now. The guy had gone his things.
Aloy, if you were listening to this, then, things didn't go as planned at Gemini. I know you'll...
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence, too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less, and I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. Both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed, I did what I had to. But I resolved to try to undo what damage I... Hence the data channel with Beta. And the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth after Farzineth's attempt to steal God.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to her, and that her last impression of me was as a functionary, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable a band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants, he found success with clientele that required him. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual. In them, he could go on rampages as violent, though I suspect with diminished.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people.
Then they would be quite disappointed, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest, and as such, had dealings with almost every major. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefit.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough.
I would very much like to see his face.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact lights, shows, gambling, and while others cloistered themselves in their own family, he flung his doors wide.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbatim. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luck. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life to someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived.
She was her own brand of ruthless. But even rats can cling to a vest.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zenith.
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth.
And let me guess. All self.
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance, and I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-harm. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for my past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost. I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will.
This data looks fun.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove.
I saw you fly on the wings of the 10. And I would say that I am...
Thank you.
It is I.
Look, I know you're probably not, but I want her on our side when we fight.
It is more than she deserves.
Thank you, Katal. Things will get ugly. You'll need every trick you've ever...
I would have it known. Many soldiers died in the old world. We will endure on there. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat this without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just...
As you say.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through.
Honestly, with her... Your people keep mentioning the...
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machine and leapt into battle from the sky for us. To imitate this feat, it is why the challengers leap into the arena, and now... like the deeds of the 10 themselves. So, tell me.
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
I have to go.
Understood.
You were out for a...
I found out who's running the Sons of...
Oh, no. Remember how she was one of them. First female tinker. But when her family got killed in the Red... I thought she was dead, though.
Well, she's not. And we have to find out where she's operating from.
I haven't had any luck finding someone, so I'll be scouting out Barren Light.
I'll keep tracking her lackeys out west.
We'll find her. We have to.
And let me know if...
I will.
Hey. I'll be...
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside, to this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure, the launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Weapon to the Zenith base intact.
Hey, look.
We're finally doing.
Never thought I can hear the drink. By the way, we should since we've both, if you have time.
Varro made the right.
Thanks. I found out a few days before you. I was. So he, Vala, Ursa.
You know, we never did, and you never.
I guess we never. A time like the present, if
that one's...
little bugger's got some... Saved my butt with those Spectre. Besides it...
Wouldn't want to spoil you. I guess I should...
I'll see you with...
I wouldn't have it any... I hope everybody's...
Aloy, at least...
Thanks. You and Aaron seem to be...
He may have terrible taste in... And that ale, I still plan on beating that...
Try not to... Everyone here, if it weren't for Var...
You know, there was this one night. He realized I was having troubles. To be honest, I think we both... So, he brought up this hologram of Earth that we sat there. I thought about how Plainsong, how every corner of it, and any fears I had. I miss him terribly.
I know. I should go.
Before you do...
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever... If I should fall in battle, I'd like you for the both of us.
So,
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back. You nervous?
I'd be lying.
The plan will work.
Right.
I want you to know I'm...
Whatever happens, I never thought I'd get to.
Come on, do I look that old? Katala will protect you.
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will, if we die doing so.
I'd rather you...
We'll try and...
Once all this is...
I don't know. If I go back, or what they do to me, even if would I be willing to let the truth of the ancestors be buried? Would I dare challenge? Or...
Who's this? Federa?
We used to be wrong. I hated her, but apparently there's a fine... We became very close. She promised...
Well, that was smart of her.
I don't know.
I do. The rest of us Zeniths for you to hack into their net, but you'll have...
What is...
I don't know. I need to get...
I'll be my truth.
So, yes?
I'm done talking.
Very well.
Welcome back, Aloy. Would you like to continue our chat? I'll be making...
There it is.
So...
I do not know everything that you have. All that remains is to follow you.
Thank you, Katala.
You brought us... Oh, and by the way, I was hoping to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm before we leave on our mission.
Right.
Thank you.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened.
There was nothing more if he were among them. When the fight is, I will have the Inkers at...
I'm sure he'd be... Now that training time is...
The bulwark, and how we need another...
I'll try not to...
I know.
I'll see you soon.
It will be...
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us. Delana must have left this for me on her way back east. I wish she could have stayed. But I know Meridian and the Lodge need her. One of Studious Fuadice's many schools. It was a pain getting him to Paramite. Still, he didn't deserve to be run down by Regola's riders. Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh Plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse. Snow falling. Well, only... Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy?
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Setting it on fire won't help.
Anytime you're ready. Take a shot. Live long, kill your enemy. Oh! I think we got it.
I think you're right.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
Find anything?
Yeah. Just what I needed.
We should move on.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Can we please leave the cave now? Let's go, Aloy. It stinks in here.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may
I'm
prove
not really
useful
built
to
for
you.
climbing.
Sorry, Erend. Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Acid will eat right through that metal.
Get into this!
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing! This is why I get going. Quick way to take it back. All right, let's
Looks like Zoe's giving us some supporting fire.
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Come on, Aloy, let's go.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
With who?
Pick it up. You need it?
It's not beer, but it'll do.
Plasma will do a lot of damage here.
We can take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
More Spectres. I'll attack when you do. I guess we're not going for stealthy. Plasma. Hit it with plasma. Hit it again. loot later. Use acid to corrode it. Hey, watch this. Idiot meets hammer.
I think that's all of them. At least. Let's push on.
Any good loot?
A little.
Let's not wait around, okay?
Here, up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many Spectres do the Zeniths have?
Machine will take a look. More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Well, I'll just leave it here then.
Come on, up the slab.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those Spectres, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now it can crank out machines to its heart's content. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Hey, look. In case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
I should hit it with plasma.
It's here when you want it. This'll help. Come on!
Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
Hey, look! Ammo!
Come on, let's cross over.
What do you get?
Just some parts.
Shouldn't we head for the tower?
This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
Hey.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten!
Grab it if you need it. Live long, kill your ass. Hey, Aloy.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
return peacefully to the cycle.
She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. Not as her puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, die, my seed fell. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
You got some unfinished business, little girl. I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Ready, little mouse? Over there.
I'm taking you down!
Whoa! Hit me then!
I can't let him catch me. Not much without your shield, are ya?
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
He's almost...
I'll break you, girl. Yeah!
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
I better take a lift. machines and specters have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have it.
Erend? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Almost there. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together, where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door! Submit, Aloy. You can't win. No!
I've heard that before.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I did some damage. I better scan that thing first. Still in this fight.
Please, Aloy, stop!
I can target its gold plating.
Sticks and stones against the lightning. Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
It's fast. Just let me choose.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, hands are full of flowers, my ears are full of songs, my heart is sad enough. I'd rather just be wrong. I listen when you talk, your words all make sense, but underneath it all, I hear where we are going with this. I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood. In dreams I never left, I had courage like the beast. My eyes, they never fled. My arms would always reach. You harden with your words. Maybe fear is armor too. My voice is not that strong. When hurricanes come running from you, I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood. The little child inside is jealous of your strength, the way you hold your head when everything's aflame. Your back as straight as you walk away, straighter than an oak in a storm. Only I remain. Should I have been reshaped in your image? Is that what you want? I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood, in the flood.
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need. I'm surprised you're staying in the base. Thought you'd slink away to one of your workshops.
The capabilities of this facility are adequate for now.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess. I figured it'd start snowing soon. wings holding up? Steady there. This is where we part ways. Gotta turn this thing around. Thrall's grave a visit earlier. Back at Gemini, he tried so hard to protect me. He was my first friend.
still can't believe he's gone. Me too.